While many frontline workers move to the front of the line for vaccinations, many essential groups say they are being left behind. Bus drivers, lawyers, and ferry workers are among those absent from that priority group. And as CTV's Mary Cranston reports, many say they feel betrayed.
Bonnie Cruz is what you consider an essential worker. She was devastated to learn she was not next in line for BC's vaccine rollout.
It kind of made me feel like we're underappreciated.
Working on the front lines with Handy Dart, an essential door-to-door service, she's exposed to dozens of people every day, particularly those most vulnerable to COVID-19.
There is no social distancing in our job whatsoever. When I'm strapping in a wheelchair, I'm like inches from people.
Yesterday, more than 300,000 frontline workers across BC found out they would be eligible for vaccinations beginning next month. That includes teachers, first responders, and grocery store workers, but many groups still didn't make the list.
They've been dealing with the threat of mass layoffs last year, the PPE requirements, the restrictions on the buses. And really knowing how important the work they do is to making sure we all get through this.
The unions representing bus drivers and ferry workers is putting pressure on the government to reconsider.
Feels like a kick in the gut, and we've been providing essential goods and services throughout the province for a better part of a year now.
Cross-border truck drivers will be able to receive their vaccinations next month. However, provincial drivers will have to wait. The president of the BC Trucking Association is optimistic that will happen before the end of April.
One of the things that we took away from the briefing is how quickly this process is accelerating.
In a statement, BC's Ministry of Health says we will be reviewing our frontline worker list once we get confirmation on the amount of vaccine supply BC will be receiving. All workers will still get the vaccine ahead of schedule, as everyone in BC is scheduled to receive their first dose before July 1st. For Bruce, it can't come soon enough.
We deserve the same respect as the police officers do because we're out there on the front lines as well.
Mary Cranston, CTV News.